Happy October 2nd, and if you're not watching this on October 2nd, that's totally okay as well. I have another pick a card reading. This one's going to be about your soulmate or your twin flame, how things are going, how the journey's going. Again, if you don't have a twin flame, it's okay. The reason I chose that is I actually got these cards when I was with my twin flame one day, and we went to this little shop called Sturgay, and he actually recently started to finally wake up, as they say. So I'm really happy about that. The bad news is, of course, we gotta go our separate ways again, grow a little bit more, and I don't know if he recognizes me yet or not. This is a divine partner, but that's okay. I'm at a point in my life where I accept it, and I love him with all my heart, and I'm going to take the journey day by day. I still believe in our union, of course. But anyway, getting on to the pick card reading, we have the rose, the seashell, and the rock. And I'll go ahead and do it with you guys too. I will go ahead and pick the seashell, and you guys pick the ones that you feel guided to. So we're going to start with the rose, number 1. See what these lovelies have to say. Our first guide is divine sensuality, the making of love. Ooh, someone's getting jazzy. Someone's getting jazzy this Halloween. I love the pictures on these cards. They're just so beautiful, and I love the sea. So this card's about protecting that, whether you're a man or woman, protecting your assets to be appealing to your mate. Because intimacy does have its own power. It's not for everyone, of course. Not everyone loves intimately, but if you got this card, it's probably because you are a very intimate person, very passionate person. And it's basically saying that use those passionateness to attract your lover. Use that to your favor. And don't be afraid of your inner feelings. Be willing to express them. Sanctuary. So at the same time, since you got the sensuality, make sure you have boundaries. Remember, you are not someone's toy, you are not someone's slave. You are in control of the situation, and you decide what they can and cannot do with you. Do not let them take advantage of you. Whether they're soulmate, your twin flame, or someone of love interest, make sure you have those boundaries, because you are amazing. And it's basically telling you that. And the last card is to take time out. So maybe when you look at all 3 cards, the actual message is you need to pamper yourself a little bit. Have some boundaries. Work on you just a bit. That way you can attract your mate, because you're that beautiful mermaid right there. You are amazing, passionate, and you know how to get what you want. But yeah, work on yourself a little bit is the message there. The second one's time and tide. Time. Oh, she flew away. She flew away with the wind. She did. I'm going to put the seashell on her so she doesn't fly away again. And then she flew on the book too, so I'm actually going to go ahead and read the book for these next 3 cards, because the universe thinks that we got to do this the old school way. With the help of the book. Or maybe there's something in the book that it specifically wants you to know. Some readers will go on a whim, and as I will, when I know my stuff, I will just read as I know my cards. But sometimes, like in this case, Lee's going to go with the book. The world is yours. Of old, the rituals would be observed and festivals kept, because the way the mother would breathe in and out more easily, and we would breathe with her in a way of the cycles of soul, planet, galaxy. We make offerings to sea, mother, being sure to clean and care for her zones, the places where you have so often walked, have not seen the dolphins moving through the shoreline, appearing to chase the fish. Cleansing toxic pockets of energy, we often attempt to detangle the creatures from the sea nets. These too are rituals and spells. And humans wonder the sacred acts you can do. You can sing, dance beneath the shore, forest lake. Let us thank her before collecting her driftwood and seas. So basically, understanding that nature is a gift, embracing nature. Because time is precious. Things go by. Things fade. A child's life is precious. Enjoy it while you can, because that little kid's going to grow up eventually. And if you leave it, you'll be missing out. And it's basically telling you to cherish what's in your life. Because time is precious. Beauty. This is about having a beautiful soul and using yourself to attract your partner. Being true to yourself. Because the physical does fade, and the physical is not always what is the beauty. The physical can be beautiful. We are all beautiful in our own way. But to understand that you must focus on what you believe and not worry about wearing a mask or having to fix everything, which I am terrible about. I try to fix everything all the time. And it can be a huge mess sometimes when I do that. Guide. A guide, a mentor, towards. This is such a twin flame card. Somebody's gonna mirror. Or your soulmate, even. But trust yourself. Trust your mirror. It's beautiful, though. Very beautiful. I think that whoever picked number 2, your union's really close, but you have to trust yourself. You have to trust your spirit guides. You have to trust being true to yourself. And remember that time is precious. And you don't have to really worry about the tide, because even though it's this time and tide, in the end, we are all guided to ourselves. We're all guided to our other half, and that everything is going to be okay. The last one, the rook. The rook, the rook. Yearning. So if you pick this card, you're probably right now in separation. You're probably going through that missing and longing, and you don't know if they're coming back or not. And it scares you. Because you're like the Little Mermaid. You found your prince, and you're wondering, am I going to get back to him or not? And is he really my prince? So this is about having to try new things, get rid of anything that's not serving you, and in some cases, literally cleaning up because you're living in a mess. And that's not going to help bring you into focus. You're not going to be attracted to mate. Think of it this way. If you're sitting in a smelly pile of garbage, why would anyone want to be with you? Granted, a person should like you for you, and you should have to make improvements and all that. But think about it. A bird, when they attract their mate, they clean, they make their feathers all pretty and plumey. So it's saying you got to do a little bit of working on you, and get whatever things that you don't need in your life out. Otherwise, the mate or soulmate and the twin flame ain't gonna come. The last card is experiments. This is about feeling trapped. Maybe the person you are pursuing is not what they seem to be, or maybe you found out something about them and it's made you feel icky, and you feel like nothing you do is good enough. But in reality, you just have to find yourself. You want to be that beautiful mermaid. That way you're not chasing after him constantly, and you're not in fear of that rejection or fear that you're not good enough. Because you want this ending. And you can have it. You just have to work on it. Don't worry about all the noise. Literally, like with the dogs barking. All the noise. There's so much noise in the background to the positive outcome. It could also be, if you chose a soulmate, that it's time to get out of a toxic relationship. There are 2 messages to those cards. Take the one that resonates you. The ones for the twin flames, you got to work on you before your divine masculine is going to notice you for you. For those soulmates, again, for some, it's you need to get out of the toxic dynamic. And for others, it's going to be the same message as the twin flames. You got to work on you a little bit for this situation to improve. Again, take the message that resonates with you. Thank you guys for watching. There will be readings in my Etsy shop, again, only for the month of October, and possibly longer if I see high interest levels. And I will take a picture of your cards, and I will send you a picture of your cards in the mail, because I can't physically send you the card cards, because I need them. Alright, love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.